the mystery behind the whole-breaded eggplant, the secret life of the fruit borer croppers. The eggplant flesh, which should be pure white, is actually hollow inside, and inside that hole is a caterpillar happily feasting on the fruits of our labor. Chapter 1. Who really is this caterpillar? Its scientific name is Helicoverpa armigera. However, among farmers, it's better known as the eggplant fruit borer. The question is, why is it called that? The word borer isn't just a name. It describes its most distinctive behavior. This caterpillar has a habit of boring, or making holes in the fruit. It doesn't just feed on the surface, but also bores holes through the fruit skin and burrows Indiana. There it lives, feeds, and develops. That's what this caterpillar does inside eggplants. And what we see now is the eggplant flesh, which is already brownish in color. Look at this caterpillar's head. Look at that striking blackish gold color. But wait a minute. Also, look at its legs. They're pointed and have golden yellow tips. If this caterpillar is inside the fruit, where exactly did it come from? Let's find out in the next section. As we observe under a microscope, we can clearly see a network of nerves stretching between the caterpillars. Chapter 2. The mystery of arrival. The main culprit could be in the green eggplant. It's not the caterpillar, but its mother, a brown, nocturnal moth. It's not large, only about 1 to 2 centimeters long. This female moth flies low over eggplant plants, searching for the best place to lay her eggs directly on the surface of the young eggplant fruit. The eggs they lay are very small, only about 0.5 millimeters long. After a few days, usually 3 to 5 days, depending on the air temperature, the eggs begin to hatch. Out pops a tiny, almost invisible creature. These tiny caterpillars immediately have one mission to eat. When this tiny caterpillar finds an eggplant, it doesn't feed from the outside. With its powerful jaws, it begins to bore into the fruit skin. It makes a hole as small as itself, then burrows inside, and from then on, the outside world will never see it again. It hides inside the fruit, feeding, growing, and thriving. Perfect protection from the sun, rain, and predators like birds or other insects. There's only one clue to its presence: a small hole in the fruit surface and the black droppings that sometimes ooze from it. Chapter 3. Anatomy of mysterious creatures. First, look at its soft, fleshy body. Guess what? This caterpillar has bones? The answer is not at all. Caterpillars are insects, members of the phylum Arthropoda. Instead, they have an external skeleton called an exoskeleton, made of a hard, chitinous substance. This skeleton encases their entire body like armor. This exoskeleton not only protects the soft organs inside, but also serves as an attachment point for muscles. Every time the caterpillar moves, crawls, or bites, it's because its muscles are pulling on this exoskeleton. Now, take another look at the sides of its body around its legs. See those little dots along its body? Those aren't just any dots. They're spiracles, the caterpillar's breathing holes. Yes, caterpillars don't breathe with their noses or lungs like we do. They breathe through these tiny holes. Air enters through the spiracles and is then transported through tiny tubes called tracheae. These tubes branch out and reach every cell in the caterpillar's body. This system is highly efficient, allowing oxygen to be delivered directly to each cell without needing to be circulated by the blood. This is why caterpillars can breathe well even in confined spaces like those inside an eggplant. Have you ever accidentally cut open a caterpillar, or perhaps done it on purpose out of curiosity? If so, you've probably noticed the copious fluid that oozes from its body. This fluid is called hemolymph. You could say it's the insect's blood, but the colors are different. While human blood is red because it contains hemoglobin to transport oxygen, hemolymph is generally clear, yellowish, or greenish. And on its head, it has a blackish gold color and, most importantly, very strong jaws. These jaws work like tiny scissors, capable of cutting through even the toughest plant fibers. Chapter 4. The secret of eternal hunger. Caterpillar's metabolism works extremely fast. Protease enzymes digest protein. Amylase digests carbohydrates, and lipase digests fat. all work at full capacity to process food as quickly as possible. Chapter 5. The Mystery of Eating and Leaving. I noticed that while the caterpillar's mouth was chewing on the eggplant, I looked at the back of its body. Yes, its feces were coming out, almost simultaneously with the eating process. This phenomenon is very unique and made me wonder, is this caterpillar digesting its food at lightning speed? It turns out that the system is constantly working. The new food entering will push the processed food out. Chapter 6. The Black Secret. Black debris accumulates around the holes, or sometimes leaks out of them. If you find this on your eggplant, there are definitely worms inside. But why is it so black? The caterpillar droppings are small, irregular granules, resembling fine sawdust or wet coffee grounds. The consistency is quite solid, not too runny. When the white eggplant flesh enters the caterpillar's digestive system, it undergoes a series of chemical processes. Digestive enzymes break down complex molecules into simpler ones. Nutrients are absorbed, but what remains is waste. This waste then undergoes oxidation in the intestine. This oxidation darkens the waste. Conclusion and closing. So, the next time you pick an eggplant from the garden, take a closer look. If you find a small hole with black droppings, you know who it is. And you also know that behind that small hole, a caterpillar is hiding. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the secret world of eggplant fruit borer caterpillars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your gardening friends. There are many other mysteries of nature waiting to be uncovered together. See you in the next video. Nature always holds secrets. Our job is simply to observe and learn. Remember, the more we know, the more we don't know in this universe. So keep learning until you are old, and pass on your knowledge to your children and grandchildren.